Hey everybody, how's it going? So this is really interesting. So Kevin Feige, during interviews and stuff like that, was talking about the return of Natalie Portman as Jane Foster, specifically in Thor Love and Thunder as the Jane Foster who will become a female version of Thor. Now it's really interesting. Now Kevin Feige goes on to say, we love the story, the one with Jason Aaron featuring the mighty Thor of Jane Foster. And he says it's one of the best comic runs recently, which I can agree with. It's actually really good from start to finish. And director Taika would flip through and read it while he was on Ragnarok. And I think when he agreed to come back and do another Thor, he was like, how do we do something new? This is a very big movie that will fold in a lot of elements. This is a huge important part of it, the part of including Natalie Portman's Jane Foster. He pitched it to us and we were totally in. We loved it. We'd be in touch with Natalie. She's been a part of the MCU family and we put her and Taika together. It took one meeting and she agreed to it. So that's actually pretty impressive. You know, someone like Natalie Portman, especially with how public she was about not necessarily being jazzed about a future Marvel movie, the fact that it took one meeting and Taika was able to convince her not only to come back to the Thor franchise, but to go back to the Thor franchise in such a prominent role, you know, to be a female Thor. I mean, they could only imagine, I'm sure, yes, there'd be a lot of backlash, there'd be a lot of controversy from certain aspects of the fan base about the decision, so they had to be really sure of it, and I'm sure they cut the check. But even besides that, Natalie Portman coming back is a pretty big deal just because it shows the kind of like the star power of the MCU as of current. I mean, Mahershala Ali is Blade now. I mean, that's just crazy, all things considered. But it's also interesting to note that Natalie Portman posted on Instagram kind of like a joke saying the photo of her holding the hammer at Comic-Con is her before photo, and she promises to get jacked, so to speak. So I'll be really curious to see what a jacked Natalie Portman looks like. But leave your comments down below. What do you guys think? And we'll see you guys later.